And we're now live.
Hello world, time for another weekly Mojo reading experiment with the demo team here. What we're going to have is, as usual, a three-act structure. Beginning will be for beginners. We're going to be going over collage paracontrast. This time will be between Nijai and Jaini females. And then in the second second act, we'll go over the weekly quiz. And those that were missed the most, we will review and try to zone in on making sure we can see them correctly now. And then Act 3 is whatever time we have remaining, we will devote to live reading, which is advanced, to do it that way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then we'll jump to it. I am Naiji Coach.
I am Shiny Charlie.
I'm Zaini Demas.
Naiji Ben.
Nijai Infiniti.
And Nijai Starglow.
Excellent. So as I said, we're going to do a compare and contrast between the Nijai and Jaini females. I'll hand it over to Jailene. She'll give you some input and also a nice collage quiz to play with. Take it away, Jailene.
Did we do this last week, or?
That's the one question I immediately have.
It's the same Nijai females, but now they're going to be contrast with the Jaini.
We did that last week. We did that last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Did we do... Let's see. Okay, maybe I guess we're on the Naiji versus Nijai. I don't know if...
Oh, that would be cool. Well,
okay,
Naiji versus Nijai.
Yeah, I don't think Jailene has a computer, so I'm going to do it over here. Jailene, I'll boot up the doc if you just tell me how to do screen share. Maybe come over here real quick.
Oh, cool.
But I have it on my laptop. All right, so...
Right now, I think we're having some audio difficulties. For some reason, Jailene, it won't unmute. Like, it looks muted on my screen. For some reason, you know, unmuting's not working. Do you want to just talk through my microphone for the time being? Because I mean, if we saw a visual.
Right.
I mean, I suppose we could still use this. I mean, it would still be good training. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we could reinforce it.
If it's too much of a hassle to get a new document up, it would still benefit us.
Oh, weird. Okay.
You could even start like further down the document, maybe, so we get.
Are you guys seeing what I'm doing?
Finish the whole thing.
Not yet. No, always use your face. Okay.
Are you guys ready?
You're on screen share, but you got to choose the document, Coach.
How do I do that?
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Good job.
All right, cool. All right, are you guys ready?
Actually, Coach just took over. Yeah.
So it'll go Jailene, Adimas, and so on. All right, Jailene, when you're ready, take it go.
She's still kind of fixing connection issues.
Okay, Adimas.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to say about the differences, in terms of canvassing? Like things that we can focus on.
Let's see here.
I know this is off the cuff, but...
No, it's fine. No. I just got a little thrown because I wasn't planning on doing this. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Diana Agron is Naiji, and Christine Aguilera is Nijai. So, first of all, the main difference is going to be in directive versus the adaptive, because they are both cliches. There's a lot of similarities. These similarities cover that first. Yes. Okay, so with the cliches, both are going to have the cagey-hearted psychic phantom look, which is they have the values that go up above the midline into the cheeks, but not into the eyes. That's what you're going to see similar here. So you're seeing romantic but cagey. Okay, difference. The piercing quality versus the receptive. The Nijai is going to have the receptive quality with the interpretive eye. That second signal is a receptive second signal. Whereas with the directive, the Naiji, that second conversation that's going on is piercing. So penetrating eyes versus receptive eyes. Then next is being out versus in. The Nijai has more of an out energy as their baseline, whereas there's a pullbackness, a perchness in the case of particularly of a hunter subjective. Okay? And then also is a kind of byproduct of the penetrating eyes is that there's built-in boundary setting. So Diana Agron has boundary setting with the way she's looking here. Doing two different ways, both on the left and the right, there is boundary setting just the way she's looking. Now, she looks a bit dangerous down there, Christina Aguilera, but she is actually receptive. Those are receptives of like, what's she going to do? Kind of thing going on. Make sense?
Totally.
Okay, and then we can do more. How about Charlene? You give some input, and let Demas give some input, and and then we'll actually take the quiz after that. So, Charlene, why don't you talk a little bit about? Let's see. Here. Go ahead.
Okay, so the difference between the two. So, and I may be repeating something, so I apologize if I do, because I only came in halfway. But some things that jump out as far as key differences are the cunning hunter eyes from that detail at the bottom. So she's looking very piercingly. And very single focused versus the Sarah Burrell's at the top. She also has sort of both of them have this come hither look in their pictures, but on the top it's more of a playful dancing. It's more open and like more receptive. And then the mouth, that one can be a tough one to see, but I guess the bigger things that I'm seeing is the eyes. Like the mouth, I see some, but I think
this
that
one,
may be a little more nuanced in this one. So
Gotcha.
particularly the eyes.
That's good. And something else to add is that something hit me here since you're talking about the eyes, but I think it does bring in the emoting as well to a degree, is that they both, there's like this emotionally stunned thing going on. It seems more like the Nijai have it, they're like kind of receiving that, which can have an effect on the person that they're looking at, but actually they themselves look like they're kind of like stunned by something. Whereas the Naiji kind of look like they're trying to stun something, like they're trying to lock on to a little bit.
Right.
Cool? Is that pretty good, guys? You guys want to try the quiz?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's try the quiz here.
Totally.
Let me just wipe these things out. These first two are gimmies because they were shown. So this is a Naiji, Madeline Zima. It's good to know because I thought at one time she might be a Nijai, but actually she's a very slinky Naiji with penetrating eyes.
Mm.
Here, they're the Naiji, very elegant game. Those are hunter's eyes. Okay, this next one is for Jarlene.
Okay, that is a Naiji.
Good.
Have you already scrolled?
Demas?
Cool. Yeah, Naiji.
Yeah, I was just adjusting the size.
Okay.
Okay, is Mitchell here yet?
No.
No, Ben?
Didn't you say that Mitchell wasn't going to be here? Or
Oh, you're right. Thank you very much. My memory, as you guys know, is crap. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so
Naiji, Olivia Wilde.
correct. Okay, is Glenn here?
Glenn
Okay,
is not here.
I think I'm next. Yeah.
Glenn? Go ahead, Glenn.
Go ahead.
It's actually
I'm up. I'm up.
Oh, okay, never mind. If Nady, go ahead.
Naiji.
Starglow?
Naiji.
Correct. All right, from the top. You guys are the rhythm now. Go ahead.
Nijai.
Nijai.
Naiji.
Nijai.
Nijai.
Naiji.
We keep skipping Glenn. Glenn goes after him.
Yeah, we need Glenn should go a couple times, at least once.
I can't actually see anything, so.
That's what I thought. I didn't
That's
see
probably
What's going on?
That's why I was
It's
going.
best if you guys just
That makes sense.
just skip me from now on unless I say otherwise. I think I'll let you know if I can see.
One of these days, we really need to get these on Scribd so that we have a link in case someone can't follow along on the screen share, because it is a bandwidth thing.
Yeah.
And it sucks to have someone
it can be a little
excluded.
complicated,
It
though.
sucks to have anyone excluded.
Right.
Because like we're all trying to follow along, but then someone has a separate document, so it's like I don't know.
Well, if we're all using the Scribd,
Yes.
Whose turn is it now?
I already said Naiji.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Nijai.
it's not moving.
Nothing has moved. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, can you scroll?
Trouble in paradise.
No, it's like you weren't hearing what I was saying. I was actually saying the scripts thing. I was muted. I guess you didn't hear it. Is that Charlene Demas is behind you on the beats a little bit? Maybe he can catch up with you tomorrow or something, and instead of doing beats tomorrow, you can look at the scripts. I was thinking that, but your time. I know you're really tied up. I was wondering, Starglow, is that something possibly maybe you could do if you had the collage documents?
Oh yeah, I could load them if I had the documents.
Okay, so I think then, Jarlene, maybe we can just get her the documents maybe tonight. That should be no problem. And then she can take it there. And you just let us know how that works, Starglow, because that's something new to us.
Yeah. Basically, it's just I would do a whiteout version and a named version, and whichever. If we were doing a quiz, we would do the Scribd whiteout, and that way they could scroll with us if there's problems or if y'all are having bandwidth issues.
I trust you on that, but but that sounds like good, Z. So I'll let you do that then. So Jarlene will get you the documents you need, and then you can take it from there. The team.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
Okay, so who's up now?
Yeah.
Who's up?
So I think we're on.
I know. You know what? I'm up.
Oh, you're up.
Yeah, I'm up. Nijai.
Naiji.
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 I will say Nijai.
Actually, that's an IG.
Naiji, okay.
Yeah, you see here? Can you see my cursor on her lips?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the pouty lip of G. That's G where fucker there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and she's looking right at you. Wah wah. Nice.
Good to know.
All right.
Thanks.
Start going.
Nijai.
She's a Nijai.
Naiji.
Nijai.
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 It's actually a Naiji. Again, she has the thinner lips here, but you can still see that's a G pucker, and she's staring right out. Those are piercing eyes there.
Naiji.
Naiji.
Nijai.
Nijai.
Naiji.
It's actually Nijai. I think a movie you'd like, actually, Stargo, a lot is Slumdog Millionaire. It's a Nijez story as well. Really cool. I think you'd really, really dig that.
Okay. I'll make sure and watch that.
Yeah, she's tricky, actually. We've had people we've been doing surveys with here, like in the coffee shop, and her lines, I think it's a chiseled line she has, for some reason, I think makes it look more like she's a huntress.
Yeah, she's poised. Her poise
Yeah.
also, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
Nijai.
You're muted.
Nijai. Yeah, that.
Nijai.
Naiji.
Tricky. This is also a Nijai.
Nijai, wow.
But she has kind of a huntress kind of vibe to her, and she kind of plays that role in that show she does, Continuum.
There you go.
Yeah, but she plays off several Naiji characters, and it's yeah. Naiji?
No, she's actually a Nijai. Although she plays steely and very poised in a lot of stuff, like the Black Sails, which is the one I know her from.
That's Naiji.
Nijai.
Naiji.
This is actually a long-faced Nijai.
Ooh.
She gets paired a lot with Jinai, actors.
She does. She does, although her most famous one is actually the Naiji, Maurice Bernard in General
Yes.
Hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I love that pairing. Yes. Naiji.
Naishi.
Naiji.
Naiji.
Nijai.
Nijai.
It's actually a Naiji.
Yeah.
You see, classic huntress. She was in *Inglourious Bastards*, and what's his name? Quentin Tarantino. He almost always cast like Nai Alpha a lot of the times, particularly with the ladies. He has a thing for casting the Nai Alpha ladies. He did there as well.
You can also see the pucker in the mouth,
Yeah, that's right.
especially on the right-hand side of the face.
Yeah, she's staring out. That's great. Good point.
Who's up?
Jolene.
Jolene?
Hello?
She's muted.
She looks frozen, actually.
Yeah, it's
Hello? Who's going?
You guys.
It's your turn, Charlene.
I don't see the screen now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Ben, go ahead and take it.
Nijai.
Infinity?
It hasn't rotated yet.
Yeah,
Infinity, go ahead.
matter.
Oh, now it has. Now it has. Nijai. Nijai.
Charlene fell off.
Still on Mila Kunis. There we go.
Yeah, we said that, Infinity.
Nijai.
Naiji. This is Naiji.
Correct.
Infinity did Mila Kunis, and then I did this Naiji.
Yep.
Okay. Jarlene? Is that Keira Knightley?
Naiji.
You see Keira Knightley?
Naiji.
Hello? Adimus?
I think it's just
Demas?
Naiji.
I think he said
Mitchell?
it.
Go ahead. Mitchell? You did?
Yeah. Yeah, Naiji.
Okay. Ben?
Naiji.
Ben?
He said Naiji.
He said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Ben?
Nice.
Do you see the sample, Ben?
I said nice.
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
Let's type at the same time because I don't think everybody's hearing us. Can we type the answers in chat?
Sure, I'll do that if needed.
Naiji.
Next. Next.
Scrolling.
Am I up?
Slowly.
I'm lagging a lot. You guys are coming in and out.
No, I'm next, but we haven't moved to the next
Naiji.
one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We've already done this answer.
I'm lagging here. I don't know what's going on.
The bandwidth deities aren't being very favorable with us.
Yeah.
Deities.
This could be the Podlayer version of Who's On First.
Next one's mine, but it hasn't scrolled yet.
Uh-oh.
I think they're frozen.
I think they both
looks like it.
dropped. Or no, I think Coach.
It's gotta be the coffee
Still
shop.
here.
It definitely the coffee shop, no doubt.
Yeah, it's the bandwidth.
Yeah, I don't think it matters how good the computer is. The
Yeah,
computer
it's not,
is just-
it's not the computer,
No.
it's the bandwidth.
Completely external to the computer.
Lagging out.
Actually, it could be.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, good. I hear you.
Okay, I think I'm hearing people again. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can
Yeah, yeah, we can. We can.
Okay, so then we lost Coach.
It's like Coach is trying to get back in.
He joined.
No coach, no
Yeah, we
collage.
can see his Toothfire image.
I think the screen share takes
Yeah,
a
you
great
have
deal
Sasha?
of bandwidth.
I won't. I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Alright, hey Coach.
Yeah, hey Coach. I think we heard you. There you are. You can see.
You're back, Coach.
Do you want to load it back up? Hello? Can you hear us?
I can hear you, Charlene. I can't hear Coach though.
Yeah, I can't
What's
hear
that?
him either.
Yeah, can't hear. Cannot hear. Cannot hear.
Okay,
Oh,
so
looks like he's going to go.
It looks like there's two coaches now.
Yeah.
Yep, that's.
double Coach time.
Double coach time. It's hammer time, or I mean coach, double coach time.
I'd like to see 3
No,
at once. I'm sure there's a way to get 3.
Come on.
Well, now y'all are just being messy.
Oh no.
Well, the other one darkened. Like it changed. Like it's,
Interesting.
Because
He's not even
there's an
that- he's not
option.
even-
There's an option to click on.
but he's not even
Hi.
that coach anymore. He's the other coach. Which one is he?
I think maybe he may need to
That's
restart.
just
the computer.
messy.
Yeah, now both of them are blue.
Oh god.
Okay, there you go.
Another
Now we
blue.
got 2 card
We got
versions.
2 Toothfire Dragons and no coach.
Now we're consistent. Okay.
Yeah. We can be
Two
happier
Toothfire
about this
Dragons
now.
and no coach.
We're making progress in the world.
Suddenly the entire screen fills up with these little tiny icons.
Suddenly there's a swarm of coaches.
Let me see. In the meantime, let me go try to download it.
There's Coach.
Yeah,
Coach.
We're here, Coach. We hear you now.
you guys may need to
Can you screenshot?
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Coach. You're back.
Hey, Coach.
A little bit disorganized tonight. That's all right.
You have a little bit of that.
Can you guys see me?
Yep, I can see you, Coach.
We can,
And I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can see two
I
of
can
you.
hear you. I can't see.
Yeah.
Now I can see.
Okay.
Do you want to screen share with us?
Yeah, let's go ahead and just move on to the weekly quiz. Charlene, take lead on that. I'll have the answers.
All right.
Okay, so we'll
Moving
start
along.
off. Then the first one was Nikki DeLope, and I said knee shy for her.
I said Nizai.
Oh,
I can't hear
I
you.
said shiny.
I said Shiny.
I said Vijay.
Wow.
I
There's three
said
different answers.
I said Genai.
Wow.
Wow.
Everyone is different. But I got it right. Yeah, so you guys better.
Oh,
Wait, what did Coach say his answer?
Shit.
Did you guys say the answer? I
Have
can't hear
Coach
anything.
type
Yeah.
it.
and the answer
Have
he
Coach
just
type
left.
it.
He left the group.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back with a vengeance.
Coming back.
Some of us will be happy, some of us will not.
Yeah. Or maybe none of us will be happy. Maybe it's
Maybe none of us,
all
because
gets
we
different
don't get
answers.
Probably none of
Did
us.
Coach say the answer to the last one? Because I didn't hear anything.
I don't think he said it, no.
I don't think he
I didn't
revealed
hear
it.
anything.
Or maybe he
This
tried
is-
to say it, but it didn't
The
go through.
suspense is killing me. Ah.
Because wait, I didn't hear some of you guys cut off.
Yeah, I
So
didn't hear yours
said,
either.
I said Nijai, you said Nizai. What
I
did
said shiny.
Ben, you said what?
Shiny.
Mike and I said
Oh,
shiny.
shiny.
Yeah.
And I said Genai.
Wasn't there a Vijay also?
You said Shinai.
I
Start.
said
Yep, she did.
Vijay.
You said Vijay. Okay.
And
Okay.
Glenn said
Okay,
Vijay,
so
yeah.
everyone's different. So yeah, now Coach has to come
Pretty
in.
much. I agreed with Mike, but other than that, I think everyone's different.
What did Mike say?
Mike said shiny as well.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Is this for
What is it?
Nikki Deloach?
Yeah, Nikki DeLope. What is he?
Is this Nikki we're doing?
Yes.
Yes.
Nikki is an EGI.
Nijai. Okay.
Nijai.
Kill.
Nice, Shailene.
Nice, Charlene.
Jalen gets it as usual, always. The best.
Champ.
Hey, Christian DeLuca. Nice done, Jarlene.
Thank you. Kristen DeLuca. She looked Naiji to me, so that's what I went with.
I said Naiji.
Oh, I said Naiji.
I said Vijay.
I said Zaini.
And I said Naiji.
Nice job, team. She's Naiji.
Yay!
All right, this was a toughie. I think Jamie Denbo. Am I mistaken? Did Jamie Denbo not have the best media to work with?
Yeah, no, she didn't have a lot of media to work with.
It
I found,
seemed
but-
okay though. Like
Yeah.
it was all right. I mean,
Yeah, I think when she's sharing the screen, several of them, I think. Someone else. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
She was. But I took a leap with her, and I went with Nizai.
I said Nizai too.
Hello?
Ben, you're up.
I said Naiji.
I said Nizy.
Ben.
Ben?
I said my answer. I said Naiji.
I think
Nizy.
it cut off for some of us.
Nizy.
Did I hear you say Naiji?
Yeah, Ben said
Yes,
Naiji.
I said Naiji. Yep.
And Infinity said Nizi.
Nizy.
Yeah, and I said, I'm going to say Nizai.
Well,
And I said Nizi.
All right, Jamie Dembo is a Nizai.
You said Nizai, Coach?
Yeah, Nizai is the answer.
Okay, next.
Correct.
Next one was Catalina Dennis.
Catalina
She
Dennis.
looked definitely Sabram to me. I went with Shiny.
I said Jinai.
I said Naiji.
I said Naiji.
I said Jaini.
I said Naiji.
And Coach.
What's
That's
the
what survey
answer?
said.
Drum roll.
The answer. Did everyone get the answers?
No, I didn't get
We didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Did everyone get their answers for?
We all gave the answer for
We all
Catalina.
gave our
Yes?
answers.
Yeah, we all gave the answers.
Okay, the answer is Shiny.
I didn't
What's the
hear what
answer?
everyone said.
The answer was
Shiny.
Jaini.
I think you
Shiny.
could ask everyone said the answer.
What's that?
I think
Naiji.
He said Shiny.
The answer was Jaini.
Coach said Shiny.
Oh, the answer
The answer
Shiny?
Shiny?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. The last one then was Melanie.
Last one is Melanie Diaz then. And I said Vijay for her.
I said Vijay.
I said Vijay.
I said Naiji.
I said Nijai.
And I said Jaini, but I should have said Vijay because I first thought Nizai and Nijai, and usually that means Vijay.
Hey, maybe you're right. We'll see.
It's Vijay. Melanie Diaz is Vijay.
Whenever I can't decide between Nizai and Nijai, it's usually Vijay.
Did you say Vijay?
Yeah, the answer is Vijay. Like Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Yes, on Vijay.
All right, so let's go ahead. Which ones were the ones that were? Which ones were missed the most?
Missed them all.
I think
Bring
Nikki
it on.
DeLoke, I think, was one that most everyone got wrong except Jailene.
And what about Kelly and Dennis? Was that another one?
Okay, let's start with
Well, I
Nikki
guess
DeLoach.
Naiji on her, but she was a
We'll
Shiny.
go from there. You said there's another one?
Kelly and Dennis, I think. Denise.
I didn't have as much of an issue with her, but I did definitely.
Yeah, but I think most of us got that wrong.
Okay, so who else got Catalina Dennis right?
I got it right.
Okay, so Jailene, take lead on Nikki DeLoach, and then whoever got Catalina Dennis. Okay, good. So Jailene, take lead on DeLoach, and Glenn, you take lead on Dennis.
Okay.
Coach, I can't really hear what you said. I heard bits and pieces. I heard you said Charlene take lead on, but I didn't hear.
Can you hear me, Charlene? Can you hear me, Charlene?
Can you write it on the chat? I can hear you, Glenn.
Yeah, he said for you to take lead on Nikki DeLoach, and yeah, can you hear me? He said for you to take lead on
Oh, so
Nikki
you said
DeLoach.
for me to take Deloche? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to
That
take
one
Catalina.
Wait, say that again, Glenn? I'm sorry.
You're supposed to take lead on Nikki DeLoach, and
Take
I'm going to
lead
take
on
lead on Nikki,
Okay.
and I'm going to take lead
Okay,
on Catalina.
I'll take lead on Nikki Deloche.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Let me pull Nikki up on YouTube. Yeah, I think that Nikki DeLoach was was tough because, at least for me, because of her jawline. She had a more, I guess, standout jawline than some other niche eyes, so I had to let that wash over me and not want to go with logic based for that. But really, then I started seeing that emotiveness going into the cheeks. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. So then I just kept looking until, you know, that's like I saw riffs of other niche eyes. Let me pull up.
Are you playing a video?
I'm looking at images. It's really interesting because I said Vijay.
Oh man, it pops out of me so much more now. Like those images, I had trouble with.
Yeah.
Because it looked like she had like a really long face in the images. So I thought Johnny. Like,
I was going back and forth between Johnny and.
But, I mean, looking at it now, it looks so much more obvious that the knee
for me,
is
like,
dominant in his eyes.
Yeah, and yeah, it's she's very you know, friendly and sweet, but her eyes, like, it never really goes into her eyes. It like kind of ends at this like round line right underneath the eyes.
Oh yeah.
Her laughter right there, she has that inhaling warm laughter that Jai has, as opposed to the outward percussive exhaling laughter of Ji.
Who's got the YouTube?
I do.
Okay, let me for some reason it wasn't coming up for me, but
can you see the?
Okay. Jailene, how did you differentiate between Nijai and Vijay?
Now you can see there, every time she's laughing, that's Jai laughter there. And
Yeah.
It's kind of got that sort of reactive, inhaling quality.
Yeah, Glenn, I couldn't catch what you said, so if you want.
I was just asking because I read her as a Vijay. How did you distinguish between the knee and the knee
between the two? So, yeah, because that's a good question, because she actually, at one point, I kind of saw a little bit of Hayden Panettiere in just the way that she laughs. But then in her eyes, though, look
they seem
more,
laughing,
more dancing, like more, and she does more clever, like bouncing of ideas, as opposed to just literal. And really, her eyes don't seem like lasered on him. Even when they're looking at him, they don't seem like that.
One thing I noticed was definitely, I kind of ignored it a little bit, was that she seemed very buoyant, and she had like a bubbly, bobbly kind of energy, and that kind of was something I saw. But then I kind of looked at the way that she kind of looked, and then I kind of made myself think Vijay, you know. I don't know why, because I really.
She does have a more glossy makeup style going on.
I was totally thinking that her eyes look a little bit, like the way her eyes kind of look glossy, but not in a way.
One thing is makeup. One thing that makes the ladies more tricky is makeup is like a framing on a picture, and it's framing the lips, it's framing the cheeks, it's framing the eyes, these things that we read. And so the eyes do look different when you actually frame a different kind of makeup on the cheeks.
Yeah, I noticed like when Nijai, they wear like or Neoth in general, when they wear like really kind of sparkly looking makeup, I mean the knee stands out to me more. Or
yeah. The thing is with her like, I guess I'm used to seeing Nijai wear like different kinds of clothes and wear like the hair and makeup in a certain kind of way. She seems more conservative in her style, I think.
Yeah, I guess for me, like, she also, like, looks like she may have, like, I don't know if she is from the South, but it does remind me of, like, maybe some, like, Southern culture.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Midwest is where she's from.
In Mississippi and stuff, that was very reminiscent of, like, the whole look that all of the girls had, like, regardless of what mojo they were. It's kind of, you know, like that. That way of dressing and makeup and hair.
Yeah. I tend to think people that are from, like, Texas or, like, those kinds of areas as to be, for some reason, more like V or vibe, but, you know, or literal, but it's not necessarily accurate to think in that way. Because, you know,
Yeah, it's just the general.
just a general
this
stereotype.
mean-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southern girl here.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Stargirl is an example of that as well.
Yeah.
And
The
I
hands
don't
you
think
see, like they're not as fleshy, you know, like a Vijay,
Yeah.
even like Hayden Panettiere, for example. You know, that I was considering because of the smile, but like the hands, like Hayden Panettiere's hands are like fleshy and they have,
Yeah.
you know, this
They
substance to
seem
them.
more, yeah,
like
they seem harder and
yang
they seem
quality than,
more, yeah, more yang.
Vijay's hands. And so with her hands, they're like, yeah, it's more. It's less fleshy. Where it's not.
Are you good on her?
Not fleshy. It's like you can see gummies though.
Yeah, I'm good on her, but I'm not sure about anyone else because there's a whole variety of answers.
Well, I actually
Yeah. Do
was,
any of you have?
Yeah, Stargirl?
I actually was between Jinai and Nijai, so she seemed more directive to me, but then again, she had that playfulness, and I was back and forth between the two.
Yeah, this laughter, she keeps pulling her head back when she laughs.
Oh, the Jai laugh back. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than the Ji laugh forward.
Forward, yeah. And also
Yeah.
inhaling versus exhaling.
Right, totally. Now I'm realizing that.
And the emphasis is on her lower lip as opposed to the upper lip of she.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. That's the unaware mouth.
Yeah, unaware.
The lower lip versus the upper lip.
Yeah, I
What
happen
I
to feel
tell her
rather
is,
shy.
though she's got, I don't know, even though she's the unaware mouth, she's got a very good awareness of her face placement, it seems to me, and so her smiles look a lot more perfect than I'm used to seeing on Nijai.
She has really
Yeah.
good game, I think.
Yeah, she does have. She has a lot of double barreling, like. Also, like me and C, like this bright, like just and ready to. She has a good game overall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely noticed that she's very impressive. And I really liked her energy, too.
Yeah, I really like it, especially this scene.
Do we want to try? Do you want to try another video with her? Would that be
Catalina.
helpful?
I'm good with Catalina.
Do we want to go to the next sample, or would another video of Solange be
We'll go to
helpful?
the next sample.
I'm cool with going to the
Okay.
next sample if that's
I
something
think
that the group is okay with.
What's that? Does everyone feel okay about
So
that?
Glenn, you're taking Catalina.
Yep, it looks
Yeah.
like we're good on that.
I'll take on Catalina. I can't watch any videos, so we can just. I'm just going to be looking at the pictures, if that's okay. But I know that Shailene also got her correct.
Are you? Who's taking?
Stanley, can you load it up because Glenn can't?
Yeah, Jarlene, actually, you
Okay.
take lead.
Yeah.
Do I take lead,
I'll
Jonathan?
load it up,
Jarlene?
but-
Anyone else got it right? Jump in.
Yeah.
What did the coach say? I can't.
Were you the only two who got it right, or did someone else?
I think we were the only two.
Okay.
But yeah, Shailene.
I think we were the only two.
Jarlene, you can take lead on the
So
video.
I guess I can take this one. I can
And
take
I'm
this
going
one, and
to-
anyone who wants to chime in.
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
But I'll take these. Okay, here we go. Let me. Can you? Is it playing for you guys?
Yeah, it's playing for me. I've got this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let me give the link to Glenn.
What did mostly everyone say for?
Okay. There's the link.
I put an IG.
I think mostly everyone said Naiji, right? If I'm
Yeah,
not
we all
mistaken.
said
I thought I was
Naiji.
seeing like it intense, like this intensity in her eyes. It looks like
I
nice
think-
satisfaction,
yeah.
but it was really just.
I think
I
Charlene, you
I
said
guess
Someone
got it
said
right.
G9 too. Did someone say G9?
I said Gina.
Yeah, I think I heard G9 too. So we can look at the Durams then.
Yeah, so I guess in the difference of, she has good articulation, so I think I could see how.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed. Like she
people
seemed
could
like
mistake her with
she's
my
really
shape.
good at like.
Yeah, she's very good at
But
articulation.
yeah,
and
she is good at it. But she emotes a lot on the right hand side.
Look at those.
And her fingers are also like more
Yeah,
the
that looks pretty fancy to me.
Yeah. And
one thing I noticed is that her hands and her arms, she's very demonstrative, and so she does a lot of gesturing. But if you look closely, you can see that there's a very yin quality to the energy in her hands, and that's something that stood out a lot to me. Also,
the collapsibleness, she keeps doing this collapsible wristling.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is that as far as like Durham is concerned, she seems very like she spends a lot of time on her left. I noticed she tends to drift, does what looks like a drift in a way, but that's actually her modulating with her vibe.
Wow.
And
Yeah, she actually does checks.
yeah.
Because they look, when she does do disengage to the left, they're on point. They're
Never
not.
seen a Shiny quite like her.
Yeah, I think Shiny as well as Zaini, they tend to have a lot of good Vi development. I tend to think
She seems to have a lot of Vi and Z development. I think it's like.
Totally, and
yeah, but she's also from, like you said, Ben. She's more demonstrative. She's from a culture that's more demonstrative.
Yes.
Actually, when I lived in Portugal, I had well, not that I don't do it here, but it is more loose, I guess, like more because
I can picture that.
you just demonstrate more. You kiss people on the cheeks. Like there's a lot more hugging and touching and like just being more demonstrative.
Yeah,
Although
the probably fewer inhibitions.
Just purely like looking at her face, I mean, like I don't know. That's why I thought I was seeing. Like I agree though. I think that's also true.
What was it that you were seeing?
I thought I was seeing a lot of Vi and Z development.
Yeah, she does have, but it's healthy though because it's always coming from the right. She's on her right.
Oh yeah, I agree.
of course, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We agree with that.
She has good game for sure.
She has pretty good modulation development.
But she has a lot of a lot of and very good with her modulation powers.
Pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
sorry, I just didn't know like if you were saying that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
she looked like
I
a
wasn't
different
saying she was
mojo.
like over modulated or anything. I just it's just one thing.
She's not over modulated at all. She's just very developed, and her culture makes her more demonstrative. But like I'm looking at a picture of her right now, and you can tell she's an adaptive because in no way or shape or form does she seem like she's looking at you or through you. She just kind of seems like she's kind of just is in a way. She's like she's chilling in her tower or like resonating in her tower. And,
yeah, that's a good observation. She's not really pushing her energy like a hunter would.
Yeah, totally. And she does have very good Z, and so she kind of does tend to not emote, I think, like as often. Or like in some of the pictures you can see, like her smile is, you can see it, but she seems to kind of like naturally tend to have like a more milder kind of smile. And so I was looking for like signs that maybe she had like more of like a full on, kind of smile. I couldn't quite find that, but I went with the Shiny anyway because it just felt like it felt like the better answer for me. But I was having a very hard time with Naiji's Shiny as well. I was going back and forth.
Yeah, I think like for me, like I did at the very initial view that I had of her, I had Shiny and Naiji those were the two that I was, looking closely at. But then I think the body lines for me, like her body movement, was just
Oh yeah. Like if there's, I feel like I should have paid more
approachability.
attention to that. I didn't even notice that that was going on. I think I may have had a different answer if I had paid more attention to the body movements.
Yeah, and also
she
their
has a
calming
very-
energy. Like even though she's like maybe not like a lot of emotive expression at times that go up her face, like she's like doesn't have that dissatisfaction. I didn't feel sense that
Yeah.
over her.
Yeah.
I felt like
She
a calm,
does kind of seem
powery
like
energy.
yeah, she does seem kind of like she has like an intensity to her a little bit, but it's modulation for her and it's altered.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
doesn't
and it's
leave
more
that.
of a bristling for me. Like it came off more as like a bristling in it, sort of intensity, which as opposed to so bristling as opposed to like don't go there with me, as
Yeah.
opposed
Yeah.
to like pushing, like I'm gonna make things the way I think they should be, kind of thing.
Also, you think adaptives have that, or Shiny tend to have like a more like don't go there with me, don't.
Yeah,
push
more
on me in
because
that way?
it can be action oriented, but a lot of time like with the